I'm Mary Kenyon, and I'm the principal here at Robinson Township Christian School. That's a very interesting story because I was looking to move back to the Pennsylvania area, and I was trying to find a good fit. And an email came just about the school here, so I thought, well, I'll check it out. But I was kind of slow coming, and I think more God pushed me into it because this is where He wanted me to be. And now that I'm here, I can see why. We know we don't live in a Christian world. I mean, we'd like to say we're a Christian nation, but we've really gone far from our roots. And so as you look at the world around us, it's there. And so we need to train our kids. How does a Christian survive in a non-Christian world? The best way to do that is start training them when they're 3 and 4 years old. And so that's what Robinson Township does. As they get into their junior and senior year, they're experiencing more of what the world has to offer, but they're looking at it through God lenses, through the scripture. And then they can know how to answer that, so that if they go off to a secular university where they may be getting all sorts of teaching, they can stop and say, wait a second, what does scripture tell about this? How does a Christian relate to that? And so I see that here at Robinson Township. I see the teachers doing that, and to me that's what we're called to do. We're in a world where people just don't think logically sometimes, and we get to that point where we think, if I disagree with you, it's because I don't like you. And so what we can do is train people. This is how we can have a dialogue and disagree, but yet still love one another. We know there's a lot of denominations out there, and each one differs just a little bit. And my father was a preacher, and he used to say we can't all be right, but we can all be wrong. And so we know there are differences out there, but we can talk about our differences and still love one another. And so I think Christian education helps us do that. I think it helps us train these kids to think critically, to think, how does God want me to impact the world around me? And how to be just a strong leader. Sometimes I worry, and then I see some of these kids, and I see what they're doing, and I see the way they're thinking, and I think, we need to keep going, because God is raising up a next generation that has some really great kids in it. And so, and Robinson Township is part of that. We may be small, but I think we have a powerful thing going on here. I see the love that everybody has for each other. I've worked in several different schools and have had good experiences. But here, there's just a really strong commitment to the Lord from each and every teacher that I've never seen, that just is above and beyond what you'd expect. A wanting to help the students, a wanting to be there for the students. And a lot of teachers do that. I'm not trying to say that most teachers don't, but there's just something here that's just, you walk in and you just feel it. My heart's cry is that they would know the Lord. We had one child we were working with that wasn't here very long, but my thought was, if he was just to come here and hear the gospel, then that's what he needed. And so we're not doing our job if they go out here and they haven't heard the truth.